Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4, the modern-day Millenium Dawn mod. I'm Milenium Dawn, and we're going to start this mod out by playing Ethiopia, a classic, and generally will be a little advantageous position to start in. One time in a Paradox game where Ethiopia isn't getting screwed up the rear end is in modern-day mods. So, Millenium Dawn Modern Day mod gives you two start dates, the year 2000 and somewhere close to the modern day. The mod isn't particularly well developed beyond the year 2016, so as much as I'm sure everyone would like me to fight off, you know, the Islamic State, or fight as the Islamic State, depending on your pick, yeah, we'll be starting, at least for now, as Ethiopia. We might actually come back to this mod. It looks okay. It's not yet anywhere near finished, as we'll demonstrate here. This is still the same. This is all still the same. This is the same. This is the same. This is the same. This is the same. But, you know, at least we have some decent tech trees here. So, we got a lot of work to do. Of course, the first thing that I'll start researching at any point in time is, and always will be, industrial techs. Okay, not quite willing to go that far. Not quite willing to go that far. I'll take a little bit of a ahead of time penalty. 571 days for this, that's fine. 6 years, no thanks. And, of course, like any sane person, I'm going to start bolting down the industrial focus tree. And we're going to bolt down civilian, because we need it. Now, unfortunately, trying to get anything done right now is going to be a bureaucratic hell. Currently, it will take us 7 years, almost 8, to construct a factory, thanks to our minus 70% from a civilian economy. Ugh. So, our first order of business is, need one more political power, yeah, is Somaliland, the pseudo-independent region of Somalia that nobody actually cares about. So, we'll assign you to just an army for now. We don't really need to do much else. Free military factories. I believe we're okay here. And our army seems to start with everything it needs. So we're just gonna do, you know, light general stuff. We even have motorized stuff. Well, what is in our army? Alright, so we'll need some artillery as well. Do we have any vehicles to speak of? No? Okay, we do have 2 tank brigades to speak of. Mountaineer brigades. Okay, so they'll just need some extra support equipment. That's fine. Apparently we have marine brigades, despite not having coast, but sure. You guys, yeah, you'll just need some modern tanks. Easy peasy. Alright, so we'll need a little bit of artillery, which hasn't been updated, unfortunately, so we just have the basic stuff. And can we build modern tanks? Uh-oh. Okay, let me look a little closer. What the hell do you guys need here? You need Gen 3 MBTs. Okay. Okay. We can do that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right. Gen 3 MBT. Sure. Done. Total need for everything is filled. We could probably stand to put the second one on that. Yeah, we don't exactly have enough resources for everything, but that's okay. That's okay. And we're just going to get on pause and get down to work here, since we've got everything sorted. Our 1 civilian factory's off to work. And we have no divisions in basic training, which is pretty reasonable right now, I'd say. Alright, so in order to conquer Somaliland, we will need 50 political power. Simple enough. Much better to just pick one main template and use that, yeah. Al-Qaeda summit in Kuala Lumpur. Malaysian investigators have reported in the international community that several high-ranking members of the Al-Qaeda network have met in Kuala Lumpur, possibly something. Sure. But the contested Halab Triangle, And, yeah, there's something going on. So there's a little Halib triangle. I wonder, is there the mark along here? No. I guess Sudan and Egypt occasionally might trade that or something. That's a hot bed of contesting. It's a fun one. So, currently our government starts with reactionary, social liberal, and communist tendencies.
Our community grows.
Thank you to Parrots Fan Leet for following. And, well, you know, I wouldn't mind restoring the monarchy to Ethiopia. There's a soft place in my heart for doing that. So I think at some point, after I'm done doing the communist thing and industrializing the crap out of this country, that generally tends to be the first thing I always do, we'll walk down the royal doctrine and the national heritage. All right. So, at least we got a whole second factory on this. Woohoo, it's only 3 years to build another factory, guys. Oh, but we're going to do our best here. Hopefully, once we start up the war with Somaliland and we manage to change our policy a little bit, we'll be able to do some stuff. Begin justifying the conquest of Somaliland. And I suppose we'll need a commander, won't we? We do get a free one. Might as well. Alright. To the Somaliland border. Unfortunately, it'll probably be a little while before we can reconquer Eritrea. Right. Apparently we need motorized. As I am being told. By the game. Noted. Yeah. Moving has apparently caused some attrition. That's probably about right. Alright, move into position. The good news is we'll be here for a few months, so hopefully we manage to re-get everything together here. I'd like a little bit of a buffer, if possible. Civilian build-up 1. Now comes the question, do I... No, I'm not even remotely afraid of the friggin' Somaliland army. I'm like, should I build a military factory since I'm going to be going to war soon? Wait a minute, no. This is Somaliland we're talking about. Also, there are some weird bugs where, yeah, the flag is not always correct on the forces, as you may notice. So, if it seems like there's Brazilian motorized in Somalia, you're probably just hallucinating slightly. Don't worry about it. Alright, so October 23rd, 2000, we'll be able to declare war. Good. 2 days on this. Production efficiency, yep. And construction speed will be good. That's what I like to see. Getting our basics on. And as a bonus, we do have the insane birth rate, which does cause us to need some more consumer goods factories. But you know what I think? I think all that population, we can put that to good use. Like, with 0.5%, we gain 842 recruitable a month already. Oh, boy. About time someone sorted out Somalia. Yeah, we're really going to work towards sorting out Somalia. Unfortunately for us, Somalia has nothing for us, but they're weak and easy to make capitulate. So we're basically going off that alone. They'll get us a small amount of population, but as I've talked about, the main reason we're going to be going after them is for the sole purposes of switching off this fucking civilian economy. Holy shit, minus 70%. Can we push our way to early mobilization, please? Like, everything after that is whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Just get to early mobilization. We need to get off civilian economy. We need to take a little bit of control, you know? Yeah. Alright. Naval focus. Oh dear. You appear to be making some questionable choices there. Okay. So the first civilian buildup is almost done. This should be Harai, not Somali, since it's currently controlled by Ethiopia. If for whatever reason it fell into Somalia's hands, it would be Somali, but whatever. Don't forget the war plan. Ah, yes, that's true. I guess I should care enough to at least give my guys a war plan. There you go. Aggressively execute the battle plan. Alright, we're going to continue along the civilian buildup. I think that civilian buildup is important. We must try and gather as many civilian factories as we can across our country. Israeli forces retreat from southern Lebanon. Israel has partial military presence in southern Lebanon ever since they supported the Christian militias in Lebanese Civil War in 1982. The Israeli military staff has taken over that Israel's completely retreat from the territory since occupied by them. Lebanese officials have made the statements of approval. Interesting. Yeah. Israel. How kind of you to give people's land back that you've illegally occupied for decades. I hope this sets a good precedent. What are you doing? Pricking on the weak so far. Pretty much, yeah. We're pretty much just going to go smash Somaliland for the purposes of changing our civilian economy law. Holy hell. We need to get off civilian economy. That's the plan right now. Also build up civilian factories. That way, hopefully, we can actually build some things. Tempted to raise taxes, but that would increase research time. Though somehow I don't think that's a big issue. So we'll probably go with the higher taxes, just to get consumer goods factory reduction. Syria insults Israel over the Golan deal. After the Israeli government had approached the government of Syria over a possible turn of the Golan Heights to Syrian administration, the Syrian government publicly declared there would be no surrender in front of Israel Zionists and their evil schemes. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. Basically, it was a deal. Recognize this as a state, and you can have the Golan Heights back. Pretty reasonable deal, but, you know. No one ever likes the Jews. Tends to be a problem. 426 days, I like it. Ooh. I think that's enough industry for the moment. I guess. We'll start working on superior firepower as a doctrine. And at least for the time being, we seem to be mostly up to date. Yeah. Gen 2 night vision. PDWs are always fun, yep. Alright, well, we'll see. I don't know. I think I want to wait for that. But that's still 381 days out. Oh yeah, we should probably also... No, we're still doing civilian buildup too. But we can modify government, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to casually wait. Because we can only do this while we're at war, and somehow I don't think we're going to be at war against them for very long, so we're probably going to try and grab partial mobilization if we can. On the other hand, I maybe should actually have a look at some of my advisors. Okay. Cabinet of Industry. Alright. Okay. So all the companies are the same, but we just have political advisors up the wazoo that we can take. Alright. Army logistics. Various military staffers. Very good. Alright, I think we'll take basic 3D manufacturing. We'll improve construction tools. Basic 3D manufacturing. We'll go with it. Auto industrial robots need to finish. Alright. This is pre-commie coup? No, this is after the communists step down. The flags be weird, don't trust them. Pretty much. The mod has a few problems with the flags. If you zoom in, usually it fixes them, but as you zoom out, like, the flags break a little bit. I don't even know whose flag that is, and that's Brazil's, I'm pretty sure, so. I can't quite figure out whose that one's is. Not that size, anyway. Alright, so. Civilian build-up 3, go. Alright, we get 3 whole factories building now. Yay! Hi, cool skills. Alright. Oh, boy. So yeah, I think we're going to hold on to our PowerPoints. Maybe I shouldn't have actually taken this so quickly. 105. Might have been better to actually just try and gain some extra political power. Or I could otherwise just not conquer Somaliland. Like, I could just tell you not to execute your plans and be entirely defensive for a while. Wouldn't be terrible. I mean, if I manually execute the plans and just sort of... The Kursk submarine disaster! Shoreline of the Kola Peninsula. Yep. Including a collision or attack by a native submarine. 118. Yep. Yep, the Russians will be fine. Any way to restore the glorious empire? Yes, there is. And after we do the communist thing of industrializing it, to hell we definitely will be. We have the Path of Order, the Royal Doctrine, and National Heritage. Damn straight. The Ethiopian monarchy will be restored, I promise. It's just not my first priority, because civilian economy being minus 70% factory construction speed somehow ends up being it. Yeah, we might have enough equipment to do some exercises. I'm definitely not going to be exercising the tanks, though. That's fair. So, let's begin exercises. Hopefully we can actually fill the needs of our army. Hopefully I don't just burn all of our friggin' equipment here. But we only get, 3 battle tanks a month. I'm not going to exercise those. Every battle tank is precious. Oh, you're exercising. Well, nice part of the army that does it. Yeah. We can't exercise battle tanks. So. Where's the other armor division? Yeah, get the ever-loving fuck out. I'll put you into your own army, where you don't exercise. For now, do not exercise the battle tanks. Oh yes, right, my big head is in the way, isn't it? I had this set up for RimWorld, so if you'll excuse me a moment, edit scene. Let's move my big head down here, shall we? There. Now my big head's out of the way for you guys. Sorry. Already regular the troops that is. Yeah, we do at least have regular troops, which is probably a blessing. I mean, getting a bit of army XP doesn't hurt, though. Alright, so we do go to war within the month, though, so we probably should not be exercising now. Okay. We're going to be commanding the offense manually, because otherwise we'll win too quickly. For my liking, anyway. We have to win very slowly. Very slowly. Just so we can get to 300 and change to partial, at least. Won't get all the way to war economy, but that's okay. Alright. At some point, we're going to have to go to war with NATO, which is going to be tricky. Because we're going to want Djibouti. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for Djibouti. Oh god, this is bringing back flashbacks of Geopolitical Simulator. How do I occupy Djibouti without pissing off all of NATO? USS Cole bombing. Bombed by the Al-Qaeda network, killing 17 American servicemen. Send our condolences to the Americans. Alright. Let's do this. Ethiopia goes to war. May the heavens help us. So, we have to not win for like 30 days. Alright. mean, this shouldn't be too hard to arrange. Move the Mountaineer Brigades here. I should probably pay very close attention to their surrender progress, though. Because they don't have many provinces, so I might be able to make them surrender without actually taking their capital. Which could end up being a problem. Alright. Go there. The United States presidential election. Al Gore has won the election. Al Gore! Yeah, let's just get to early mobilization right now. It's a good start. Then we'll push for partial. We basically have to not win for like a few more days. I think we can do that. Alright, we're getting civilian build-up 3. Okay. Civilian build-up 4. Get started on it. Alright, and now we can actually construct things at a reasonable speed. June 2001, so it's still like 8 months, but we're getting there. It's a lot better, we'll say that. Alright, so... now it's just a matter of 150 until we can put an end to Somaliland. Put an end to them. Invade the U.S. With Al Gore in office, it'll be easy. It's true, it probably would be. Alright. Al Gore wins the U.S. election, therefore Ethiopia must, you know, invade Somaliland. Like, the two things are actually pretty tandem, did you know? Alright. So, we can now go to partial mobilization, and as much as I'd like to wait around for full mobilization, let's not. I don't think we actually need to. I think we'll be fine. Let's just put an end to Somaliland. Done. 100 equipment was seized. Sounds about right. A free military factory. It's a friggin' miracle. We can get 3 tanks a month now, everybody. 3 whole tanks a month. Alright. In the meantime, split up across the Somali border. Costs 58 political power. Very well. We can casually wait. There. March 13th, 2001. It's not bad. Yeah, thanks to all these extra factories we've now conquered. Good. Not bad at all. And our civilian buildup continues. These last two are huge. Like, it's 5 factories between the two of them. Then we can just gain a research slot. Going after Eritrea would be a lot more historic, yes. But Eritrea is also armed to the teeth with 9 divisions in each of these provinces, so fuck them. Like, I'm not so much for history as much as I am electricity. I take the path of least resistance. And nobody can argue that Somalia is the path of least resistance. And Eritrea is the path of probably the second most resistance after NATO and Djibouti. So, you know. I mean, we will eventually. We will eventually, but give it a little while, would ya? I kind of have to fix our shit. They have a great army even now. I mean, great is relative. They're worse than North Korea. We just don't ever hear anything about them because they're in fucking Africa. They just have a massive army is the problem. Okay. Either way. So, Somalia is up next. Unfortunately, no one actually buys anything, do they? Oh no, we get 1 from trade. Excellent. Somebody's actually buying shit from us. Alright, Somaliland's filled. That's fine. Okay. So it's really just a matter of time then, huh? Well, we have the political power. Let's begin the justification of the war goal then, shall we? 9 days, sure. Military buildup 1. Alright. A massive population growth. We get 860 recruitable people in a day, so. Alright, date. I can't see old wars, can I? Darn. I was going to ask, how many people did I lose in that? Alright. It is quite weak and they have nice resources. Yeah. They are somewhat weak. I mean, I don't know if I would say they are super weak. They have 8 to 15. I have 17. So, like, they're technically weaker than me, but I'd like a little more strength before I go at it. And I mean, Somalia and Somaliland provide me with factories. They're providing me with factories, so it's not a bad deal for me, really. Alright, so what do our stockpiles look like right now? 1k infantry equipment. Say I want to train a division here. We actually have enough for 3. That's not bad. That gets rid of most of our stockpile, but it'll do. 3 extra divisions would be helpful. Low treasury can simply go around and cut you off. Yeah, that's part of the problem as well. Like, we'll definitely work on Sudan, but I want a larger army. I'm going to say that right now. Free civilian factories. Oh my god, we finally built a factory, everyone. Start on those two. Alright, we're at 8 out of 15. Like, I want a pile of factories, because resources are giant, like, friggin' goddamned hell in this. From what I've been told. So getting a hold of enough resources is going to be tricky. And that isn't wrong. We're short already a pile. I mean, we can fix our oil deficit pretty easily once we take the Sudan. And apparently we'll also fix most of our steel deficit and everything else. We'll see, though. Okay. Select technology to research. Alright. We can go for Sim 2. I really don't want that, though. I want this done under that. So I guess I don't really have the ability to do anything right now. We'll just grab the red dot site. National focus not set. Of course, we'll want civilian build-up 5. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I'm liking their civilian build-up right now. Good. So what exactly is our friggin' civilian factory usage right now? 40%. Alright. Well, we can definitely get that down. That's not too hard. That's not too hard at all. Sudan will fix all problems. Pretty much. What is a small country under Uganda? They got crazy resources. Well, no they don't. That would be part of the DRC. Rwanda and Burundi neither have resources. Uganda's got some rubber, though. Yeah. Alright. No, South Sudan isn't a thing. Well, no, look at the date. South Sudan became independent in 2013, give or take. 1 out of 1 for now. We don't need any more. So, yeah. Started in the year 2000. Made our way over. Alright. Slowly but surely, we're going to annex this. I mean, here's the reality of it. Like, look how low the world tension is and how it's just going down. Like, it is just changing by minus 0.5% a month. Without any massive, crazy shit. Possibly like the September 11th terrorist attack or something. We can more or less do whatever we want with impunity. For now, anyway. It'll be a little while before, obviously, we can actually do it. Anything. Alright. It'll be a little while, I'm sure, before the U.S. finally wakes up and everything else. We want to make sure to keep this under 25%. It'll keep everyone on civilian economy. Sort of a imposed limit, I guess you could say. That said, I'm going to end the first episode here. And I'd like to extend a very special thanks to my patrons, who over on patreon.com, that support me, voted for this series and made it happen. So, thank you special to them. And thank you to everybody who's watching right now, and those of you watching in the stream chat. I have been your lovely host, Keelvin, signing off.